Hello, my friends. It's me, Militant Ginger, and oh my goodness, how long has it been? It's been over a week, I think. I actually recorded a video on Friday because it was my weigh-in Friday. I never posted it. I've been having technical issues, but I'm sorting those out. So I thought I'd do a very quick catch-up video and say, hey guys, I'm still alive. How you doing? The reason I didn't do a video on Friday, it was, I'll tell you why, because my weigh-in. I'd had a pretty good week. And, you know, I was holding steady at 172 point something pounds. And then that evening, I hung out with a friend. And I might have had a margarita. And I might have had some popcorn. And, yeah, the next morning I was just like... So, I didn't want to do a weigh-in. We'll see how it goes on Friday. I kind of fallen off the rails completely with my low-carb lifestyle and stuff like that. I want to get back onto it. It was clearly working. But, you know, I had that little blip on Thursday. And then on Friday... What happened on Friday? I had another blip. It wasn't much of one, but you know, I was cooking dinner for the kids and I cooked potato. Oh no! Ooh, Friday! I'll tell you what happened on Friday. I came back from work after doing, you know, my intermittent fasting, and I was all set to be so good. And my wife was stressed and running about. And she was like, "Promise the kids McDonald's, take them to McDonald's." And so I threw them in the back of my truck and we went off to McDonald's. And then I was like, "Screw it!" And I had a big old cheeseburger and fries, and it was delicious. It made me feel sick as a dog afterwards. And then from there I was just like, well, the whole weekend is shot. And so I kept up with the intermittent fasting, but the next day I met up with some friends. We went out in Princeton, and yeah, I ate and drank unhealthily. And then the next day I met up with a friend and we went to a brewery, and so I had some beer and a sandwich. And so yeah, it's just been all carbs all the time in yesterday. So I need to get back on that. So it's just difficult. I mean, the problem is, like, discipline is one of these things that is a finite resource. And you can stick to it effortlessly for a bit, and then after a while it just gets a bit tricky. I found the thing about intermittent fasting, the only eating after 5 p.m, I find I can do that absolutely effortlessly. And I think I've said the only times that I've cheated on that, there's one time when I was hungover and I cheated, and the other time was when it was like in a social setting where someone invited me out to lunch or something like that, and I'm like, you know what, I'm not going to be the douchebag who's like, well, I can't eat lunch with you because I'm doing intermittent fasting. So I normally eat then, but apart from that, it's been so easy. So the good thing is, you know, my weight is kind of holding steady. I'm kind of at like 173 pounds, so I like put on a bit, but the intermittent fasting allows me to keep it steady. I just need to keep hammering it home, getting slim. I have had a really awesome last week though. One of the things I did that's super cool, I did a video a while ago called 200 push-ups in a day. And that was all inspired by this awesome YouTuber called Positive Hassan. And, you know, I got chatting. And he actually called me up, and I did a podcast for his Posicast. So I put a link in down below. And we've been chatting about business and Facebook and YouTube and stuff like that. It's really cool. He's a really awesome dude. I can't believe he's like only 20 or something. And I swear, in 20 years' time, he's going to be like one of these Tony Robbins type gurus. And people are going to be like paying tens of thousands of dollars to go and hang out with him, because he's just a smart, really good guy. And I also met up with another YouTuber. I don't know whether she'd be okay with me saying it, but Pretty Ugly Beautiful, who is another awesome intermittent faster. Realised we live quite close together, so we went for coffee together, and she's really cool. So that was fun as well. Look, this is the thing, when I got into YouTube and started trying to do these regular videos, it was more for me just to like get a like feel for things, and it's kind of do a diary, and it's very cathartic to get everything out. But look, I'm making new and exciting and cool friends through YouTube, so that's awesome, and I'm really excited. Anyway, I'm also reading a very cool book at the moment called The Untethered Soul, and it's, you know, I'm into my like new age stuff and law of attraction and yoga and things, and that's really helping me get my shiznits together. So I will talk more about that later. I think one of the things that I'm focusing on now is like, okay, what am I going to do? I started off this as just like a regular video diary, then I really got into intermittent fasting, and I'm like, that's what I'm doing. Where am I going next? So I have to start thinking about that. The cool thing, I think the cool thing like about Positive Hassan's channel is like, He's the dude who does positivity and life hacks. And Pretty Ugly Beautiful, like, she's the chick who does intermittent fasting and how to lose weight healthily and effectively. And now I'm just like, who am I? I'm just some ginger guy who just talks incessantly. So I had something to think about. But I've got lots of things to think about, not least of which is getting into work. So I better wrap this up. It was nice to catch up. I will chat to you guys soon, and I'll try and have something more exciting to talk about. Cheerio.